So we all use rattle can paints like this, and we use a portion of the can and then put it away and come back at a later date and want to get paint out of it, and nothing. Here's a quick tip on how I avoid this problem. Welcome to Urban Monk TV. So those of you that follow my build series know that I'm a fan of these rattle can, inexpensive enamel paints, and that I can get a really nice finish with these, and so I've used these a lot, and I use them around the house for different projects. And you use some of this, but not all of it in one shot, and you come back and the nozzle is all dried up. You can't get paint out of it, but it was stuck for a long time. Here's a little tip on how I avoid this problem with my rattle can paints.
If you like motorcycles, custom builds, or just like a good story about a man's 3-year effort to build a tribute to his childhood teacher, get a copy of Creating Mr. Corton. In it, you'll learn how this man changed this man for the better. How this man took this and built this. How these guys became lifelong friends and enthusiasts of motorcycling and craftsmanship. And how the name Urban Monk originated. It's available from Amazon anywhere in the world that Amazon ships, in both paperback and ebook, or you can purchase through a link found on urbanmonktv.com. Get your copy of Creating Mr. Corton today.
So the thing with these paints is when you use them, paint has to go through the narrow openings in this nozzle. That's a pretty wide opening, but it really goes down to a pinpoint as it comes out, and eventually you use the paint, and then when you stop, a little bit is left inside of that pinpoint and dries in there and seals the thing up. I know some of you are saying, well, Urban, just turn the can upside down and spray until you get nothing but air to clear the nozzle. But a lot of the rattle can paints that I use will spray in any position, which is an advantage when you're trying to get into the nooks and crannies of a project. But you know, I can turn this can upside down and spray and spray and spray, and all I get is paint. A couple things I keep around in my garage are a container of acetone for working with oil-based paints. You can thin paint with this, or you can clean up paint with this, but it dissolves enamel paints, and typically what you find in spray cans. And then I keep either like a little eyedropper or this little tiny container that I can get a small portion out of, and I'll keep a little acetone in this bottle just lying around. Then when I'm done using a can of paint and I still have some left, I immediately take the nozzle off and turn it upside down on a piece of paper in my garage and just put a couple drops of acetone down in that hole. I also go ahead and drip some down into the can like that, and I'll leave that sit for a while. The acetone dissolves the paint, keeps it soft, and gravity will pull it through that little pinhole. And the next time I come back to use this paint, and I've been doing this a while, I always get 100% out of every can. I hope you enjoyed this quick tip. I have more quick tips in a playlist that I've labeled Quick Tips on my channel here on Urban Monk TV. Hey, if you like what I'm doing here, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to become an urban monk. Thanks for watching.